So, Xavius,
Mm-hmm.
as you're all talking and standing around Rosin, you begin to feel your gauntlet humming with power.
The hell?
It like you've never felt this from it before. It just kind of like you kind of caught mid sentence, and you look down at the gauntlet, and then you hear this voice.
Don't be alarmed. I called to Tobias so I could get a message to you. I'm so grateful he heard my plea and then able to share my power with me. Listen carefully, for I have little time. Crixus is powerful and harbors a great evil within. Don't underestimate him. I sense that Maldrex is his true prize, and I know not why. He knows of our bond, and he's forced your name from me. However, that's all he shall learn. For my mental defenses are now in place, and I will endure. Hold fast, hero. Your course is true.
The connection severed.
Do I know what that voice was?
It's
Was
the
that the
voice of your
blade?
Blade.
That
Speaking
was the
to you.
fucking blade.
Wait, was that Katie?
Did you guys hear that well?
Yes,
Sounds
actually, that
It's
was
your wife,
Okay.
dude.
fucking legendary.
That is
So my
the
blade
voice
just
of your
sent me
blade
a message
reaching out to you.
through Tobias, which means Tobias was close to Crixus. Wait, trying to remember what she just said.
Maldrex.
Crixus's goal was Maldrex. Maldrex.
Maldrex
Yeah.
is the real prize. Remember, we disrupted a shrine, and in my bag I start pulling out all these
You guys want to play it
medallions.
again?
Yeah.
One more
Okay.
time.
One
Yep.
more time. Here we go. Put it back to you.
Holy shit, that's so cool.
Xavius, don't be alarmed. I called to Tobias so I could get a message to you. I'm so grateful he
You
heard
can
my
hear
plea.
Tobias in the background.
Channel my power through him. Listen carefully, for I have little time. Crixus is powerful and harbors a great evil within. Don't underestimate him. I sense that Maldrex is his true prize, and I know not why. He knows of our bond, and he's forced your name from me. However, that's all he shall learn. For my mental defenses are now in place, and I will endure. Hold fast, hero. Your course is true.
Okay,
It's the sword talking.
that's
Yeah.
the sword sending me a message.
Shit, poor Maldrex. I'm so sorry, buddy. I didn't mean to do it.
Yeah, you did. Come on, let's get on your horse and go.
I just
save the
needed you
day.
for your horse.
Is Maldrex Texas Dragon?
Yeah.
Yes.
Oh fuck!
What was that, sir?
Maldrex is Crixus, not Crixus. Calix is
Oh
like cousin
god!
or whatever. The
No,
white dragon
brother.
paladin.
Calix's brother. Oh, I forgot his name. That's who Maldrex is.
Yeah.
Okay. Whoa. Okay. I kind of go like ice cold.
Okay, fuck, my headset's messing up. You guys chat amongst yourselves.
Oh god. I don't. Does that mean Maldrex is still alive?
Has
And
your sword
he's
talked to you before?
never. No.
Okay. So
But
obviously,
it is.
It talked to
One-
you one time in the depths of Borngray's castle. It gave like a. If you go back and watch the episode, I gave it like one line of like a melodic woman's voice, being like,
Oh.
"You've really impressed me. Here's my
Oh,
second
that's
dollar from the
right.
gauntlet." So
That's
it talked to you
right.
one time in another crisis at the end of the mirror.
Right.
so do
And
you
I-
tell us?
I do
what he
remember
said?
that. Yeah, I'll kind of paraphrase that and being like, don't ask me how, but I know Crixus has Maldrex, or is about to have Maldrex, and apparently that's very important.
And to reiterate, Troy is the only one who heard this. Just
Yeah.
not you all in for
That's,
story
yeah,
time.
I assume.
Oh god.
Yeah, that's why I asked if you share this with us.
Yeah, I absolutely
yeah.
do.
I,
just kinda
I turned to Rosin. Is Maldrix one of your elf friends? Is that who we're looking to save?
No, I don't know a Maldrix.
So,
So there's a
I
bit of
don't know
echo
Maldrix
on your
either.
line there, Nick.
Because he's put you on speaker.
Yeah.
And then he's left the room.
I'm gonna.
So if your sword is telling us the truth and Crixus is not someone that we need to or someone that we can screw around with, we need to be at full capacity before we find him. Because in this state, we're all dead.
Or
Well,
are we giving him time to
Here's-
perform another ritual like last time we long rested?
here's the
What do you
thing,
do?
right? Like, yes, he's going to be strong, but we need to see what the option is, because if the option is us with a short rest versus just Crixus and like 4 guys, or us with long rest versus Crixus in the center of a fortress surrounded by other dragon spawns, I think the latter is actually worse. But
Yeah, I think
that's why I
short
need
rest
to
then
see where he is, right? So I think we should still track him, and then we should decide once we know for sure where he is, if we can find that out. I know at least Tobias was close enough for my blade to send a message. Oh, you see me just like kind of like trying to still do math in my head, like maybe Tobias will be returning soon, but yeah, I think we should at least have a breather and short rest while we wait for Tobias to come back and Shannon to round up the townsfolk. We're not moving anywhere.
Yep.
For
I think we take
for
a
the
short
next
rest.
hour at least, right?
I like that plan. Short rest and chase.
And then if we find out that Crixus is just riding hard for the fortress, for the mountains, and we're not going to be able to catch up to him, then we don't have the option, so we might as well long rest, right?
So
Yeah,
short
fair.
rest, we don't get any spells, right?
No, but we do get
Okay.
hit
We
dice.
do get a lot
It
of
does.
points.
So
I get some, yeah.
okay.
Could have
So
been a
then,
wizard.
what I'm gonna do then is convert my 2 remaining spells, which are 1 level 1 and 1 level 2, into a level 3. So at least, if shit hits the fan, I can either fireball or lightning bolt, but there's no more meta magic in the can. If you're okay with that, Mr. DM, I'm going to just convert those 2.
So
you have
as
some guns.
you're like, okay, maybe I gotta lock and load, your gauntlet begins to hum with power again. You sense something channeling through it. And this time, everyone's vision is hijacked. And you all
Tiger!
start
Tiger,
seeing
get off
through
my eyes.
the eyes of Tobias. Flying
All of
at the
us?
edge of the town. All of you. All together. It's a weird
damn.
sensation. You're all there. And
All of a sudden flying
you all
through the
look
air.
through the eyes of Tobias, and clouds surround the field that make up Parnasse. And you feel connection to one another, with another, more intangible presence watching over you all. Suddenly, a bolt of lightning strikes the trees along the tree line north of the town and ignites one of the trees along the northern edge. Tobias'
told you to
vision
run.
narrows and focuses as you catch the figure in black armor waving a huge greatsword and shouting something.
So many heads in that dragon.
Dark power ripples off him in tangible shadows, each drawn into the air in a cascading motion, representing the 5 serpent heads of chromatic colors flashing throughout.
Ooh, he's riding a dragon.
Another armored figure, illuminated by the blaze, ducks and weaves through the trees. Am I pushing you up there? Okay, good. Where am I? The second figure turns on his heels, draws out his blade. The warrior yells something, and then suddenly erupts in golden light. Standing in his place is your long-lost comrade Calyx. Golden radiance showers out from him, and a shroud of a golden dragon shadows over him. He launches himself towards Crixus. Once I can change the layers and do it. Boom! Calyx brandishes his sword and shield, and the cascading form of gold. I already read that part. Sorry. Launches himself forward. A clash of blazing energy follows as the two forms collide. Swords blazing as the two warriors slash and parry in a blurring motion. Each clash of the weapons causes blinding light to dazzle out from dazzling gold filled with chromatic colors. Several heartbeats follow as the clash continues, followed by a final explosion. Tobias diverts his gaze as the light shines into him. When it spins back, all that's left is a single dark figure standing over an unconscious form. Oops. The Dark Knight starts to move and kind of staggers as he kneels, but then he stands forth and summons a dark magical steed. It quickly runs to his side as he mounts, throwing the body over on the steed and galloping into the tree line.
North?
North. Into the forest. Tobias's vision is broken. You all kind of get this crazy sensation of being thrown back into your body, and you basically all like catch yourselves as your knees almost buckle. The tiger is like, you almost fell, stupid dwarf.
You covered my eyes.
I was
What were you
already
doing
sitting
that
on
for?
the ground, so I just kind of like
Fall backwards.
lean backwards. Yeah, fall backwards.
I kind of just look at the gauntlet in disbelief and be like, I've never had a connection to Tobias from this distance before. Not even like realizing that you guys were affected by it.
So I'm guessing that means that you're gonna want to go after Maldrix right now, even though the horse is just taken off.
That was a connection to your bird.
Yeah.
Oh, you all seen that? Yes, that was my familiar, Tobias. I guess he found Crixus. What you just witnessed
And
was
Maldrix.
the avatar of Tiamat fighting the avatar of Bahamut. And Tiamat won. And that was Maldrix.
Oh my gosh. Oh my Torm.
Yes, yes.
Oh, fuck me. And he rode north. Did he look even phased by that battle?
Well, he did drop to one knee and then get back up and go.
Did he
Looking
look
at
like
right.
the kind of dragonborn who wants to sleep it off in the woods?
No,
He
he's
was
not.
moving swiftly once he threw Maldrix onto his dark mount. What I wrote: the Dark Knight swiftly grabs the body and summons forth his dark magical steed. He seems weak on his feet, and his chromatic shroud is gone, but he quickly mounts and starts for the trees. Tobias' vision is broken.
How far
Alright.
out is this?
Where are all
Yeah,
of you
do I know
warhorses?
how
At the edge
far
of the
that
town,
was?
so over a kilometer out.
Over a kilometer out, and he just dashed away, and we only have one horse that's gone in the opposite direction.
Boom! The thunderclouds crack over the tree line. And you guys see the rain is kind of moving across the field towards you guys.
Oh my god.
as
When
the
Shinnon
moon
gets
light
back, I want to
started
ask him
to fade
about
away.
woodsy things.
Ah.
Or is Shinnon still here?
Yeah, you guys
Shinnon,
are all here. You're all
how-
basically standing around like within 5 to 10 feet of each other.
Shinnon, how many days ride north is the mountain? Do you know how travel in wilderness works?
You would say roughly
think
4
it's-
days. 3
Yeah,
days.
it was long. I traveled a day in the forest and I didn't get close to that place, so 4 days.
Rosin know much about the forest?
No, I mean, other than it's the Gray Peak Forest. You've never been in it.
That's
You've heard of it. You know it surrounds the Gray Peak Mountains. It's pretty vast. It's a thin forest, but it's long stretching.
gotcha.
Right, so at its thinnest parts, it's maybe like 5 or 6, maybe a little bit wider than that across, but it's vast. It's like the Siberian forests that like stretch long sections.
And they get really big the farther you go.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah,
Huge
that was a fun thing I
trees.
threw in. I don't know if that'll play out.
Because
at the
this
end of it,
this might not
Should've
just
made
be
the Brotherhood
personal
in there.
anymore. Because if Crixus has Maldrix, and the sword said that Maldrix was the true prize, and we just seen Maldrix channel Calyx, who was the avatar of Bahamut, who passed on that to his brother Maldrix. If Crixus is riding to the home base of the cult with Maldrix, the prize, that sounds like fuel for some major bad news ritual right there, and we need to catch him. And
Everybody's
I think
God do this.
everybody
Everyone's
looks at the
God do this?
paladin.
Torm, anybody? Come on, Torm, help us out
Oh
here.
my god.